أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. Blessed is he in whose hand lies all of sovereignty, and he is capable over all things. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the Ramadan series that we're going to be doing about Surah al-Mulk, 30 verses in 30 days. We're going to learn to recite the verse as I've just recited, and you should be able to follow along. And then secondly, we'll go over what the verse means. And then afterwards, the challenge for you that are watching this is to take a day and memorize the verse as best as you can. So moving forward, let's talk about what this verse means. Now, we're not going to be taking a look through a very deep dive of tafsir. We'll be reflecting on what this verse means to me and you within this month of Ramadan. Particularly now, in the day and age that we are living in, many times people think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not watching over us, or that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not in aid of us, or that perhaps Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not there for us in a way that me and you need. But what this verse teaches us is three things. Number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is beyond what we describe him as. Tabarak. May he be free of all the ways that people describe him which don't befit him. Tabarak. May he be blessed. May he be the one that we elevate and we exalt his name. Tabarak. Who are we referring to? Alladhi biyadihi al-Mulk. The one in whose hand the dominion lays. When we talk about dominion, when you talk about sovereignty, what is that people tend to think to themselves? We look at what's happening with our brothers and sisters in Gaza, within Palestine, within Sudan, within Kashmir, our Uyghur brothers and sisters, our Rohingya brothers and sisters, and we see justice and oppression all throughout the world. And sometimes someone will say that this justice and this oppression, this difficulty, and all these sovereigns who lay claim to God's earth, does this not mean that God is not here? Does this mean that God is not watching over us? No, it's actually the complete opposite. When we see difficulties in this world, when we begin to understand that the one that created the heavens and the earth is the one that is the true sovereign over it, it allows us to change the way that we view the world around us. That it's not that human beings will be able to determine who gets to live and die, but rather Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a life beyond this one will determine who will be rewarded, who will be given paradise, and who will be shown a path of punishment and deviation as they did in this world. And then number three, know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's power makes up for what human effort misses. Many times we think to ourselves that whatever effort that I put forward, then I will reap the fruits. Whatever efforts that I do, then I will benefit from it. There may come a point in life which we may think to ourselves that I've given all the effort that I can, but now I am exhausted. And that's where, when we realize that Allah is the one in control, Allah is the one that makes me go through difficulties and good times so that I can reflect on Him and so that I can come closer to Him and I begin to rely on Him. So on that note, with the first verse of Surah al-Mulk, allow these 3 points to sift into your body, to sift into your mind. Allow this Ramadan to be a time where I look inwards and I focus on rectifying my mind and my heart so that I can see with clarity, so that I can take a step away from the world that I'm in, but eventually allow me, after the month of Ramadan, to go into this world and see it with a much fresher perspective and to allow myself to provide solutions to the world which I gain through inspirations within Ramadan. So I hope you keep up with us and I hope to see you in our next video for verse number 2. Assalamu alaikum.